you're very precarious at the moment, and I'm aware I look absolutely crazy. I have the Maybelline tattoo brow stuff on. I've got to peel that off later, and I've washed my hair. So I have my suitcase here that I need to, this is like my longer stay hospital case, but I need to take all this stuff out, put it into bags, and then start putting stuff into it that I'm going to be taking to Newcastle. So this is the stuff I need to be taking out and putting into bags. So I'm going to get started with that. That's going to be it for just now. I will probably do the rest tomorrow or Tuesday morning, but I'll catch up with you then anyway. So yeah, bye. Ooh, let's get a cold apple tile. It's my last one. It is so hot today. Oh, everywhere's such a mess. Yeah, it's just cooking hot today. It's sort of that humid heat and everyone's struggling, including the cats. All this washing behind me has to all get put away. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on with this and I'll catch up with you in a little while. Yeah. Hello! We are on our way now to Newcastle. This is gonna probably be really loud. It is like almost torrential rain. And yeah, it's just horrible outside. Probably isn't going to do it a whole lot of justice there, but you can probably hear how horrible it is. It's such a contrast to how it was yesterday. It was nice and hot. But hopefully the further south that we drive, the better weather it is, because I think today in Newcastle it's supposed to be 26 degrees, so yeah, what have we got here? We've got 12 degrees here. So it's cold and it is miserable. Visibility's not great, but it's not too bad. Hopefully it'll get better. That's just getting worse.
Just because we're faster.
Yeah. Horrible. Got all our necessities in there, and Michael treated me to these. They're the limited edition cinnamon bun flips pretzel things, and I can't wait to tuck into them, but I've got to wait another like half an hour or so to eat them. I am still feeling rubbish. My chest is quite sore and things, but mostly I'm just missing the cats. Phoebe is really not herself. She wouldn't come out from under the bed. Even my mum and Annika popped in and Annika was trying to play with her and laid out loads of sweeties, and she was just having none of it. It was just... I did pick her up briefly this morning. I gave her cuddles, gave her some sweeties, but she's just not herself. She knows, like when we're going away and the bags come out, I think she just misses that constant company. But the other two seem fine. I've got alerts turned on my phone. Yeah, I've got alerts turned on my phone, so whenever there's motion around the house, I can check on them. But they should be fine. My mum's gonna check on them once a day or so, and Chris will be there all evening and some of the morning, so they should be fine for company. I think I'm just gonna get on with some editing and stuff and keep myself busy. Michael's fine driving. You enjoy it, don't you?
I like long drives. It's relaxing.
He's just sat eating his jelly beans, driving away.
Quite happy.
And well, yeah, but I'll keep you updated on the road, and yeah, catch you in a little while. That is us now in Newcastle. We're just a couple minutes away from the hotel, so I can finally sit down and rest properly because my back is killing me. My ribs hurt. Oh, look at all the lovely little... I know they're probably weeds, but they look nice. I mean, it's the rubbish that people have thrown out there. But yeah, we're almost at the hotel, and then we can get a proper rest and chill out. We'll see you when we get to the hotel. We are here, and it actually looks, on the outside so far, really good. Michael let me pick it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there we go. We will see. It does look really nice.
Oh, Hayley. I hope so.
We can't all but hope.
I mean, I can't
Alright,
know because...
let's go see how we get on. Go this way. 216. Oh, it's confusing. 217. Adidas.
It's gonna name you.
I don't know how to do these.
Oh, it's just your tap on.
Which way?
Doesn't matter. Like that. Come on, Hayley. Just think of fucking charm.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Well,
I think I did good.
I think you've probably got a half decent hotel.
Oh shit. Sorry, lamp. Are you on?
Hayley. Not bad, bro.
I think I may have picked a good hotel. It's so nice. Like, it is very, very nice. Even Michael was like impressed with me this time. So I will show you. I'm attached, which will only get me so far. So you come in. Here's the entrance, and we have a nice little desk here. Telly. A big long mirror, which is nice, and then we have these big cupboards, the safe, and all these fancy teas. There's even hot chocolate. I brought my own little kettle, so fear not. Little box of tissues, extra towels, a dryer, an ironing board. There isn't much of you, but I will show you once I can get myself round there. This is the bed. It's so nice. I really like the colour of this wall. I really like it. Especially with the like mustard coloured headboard. I think it looks really nice together. And then we have all this, like what they do for breakfast and dry cleaning and all that stuff. And then over here, nice bathroom. Nice plant, big mirror, really nice soaps and things. And then there's a waterfall shower, a normal shower, towel rail. So it's just a really nice bathroom. And here is where we can control the temperature, AC, all that sort of stuff. So now, my mission, Michael has given me the task of finding us a place to eat. I did save a couple of places and I sent them to him. Delivery, let's have a look on delivery. Why not? I'm happy just to have like some chips or something. Let's have a look on Just Eat. Let's see if there's anything different. Salt and chili chicken burger. Manage everything. Okay, we'll let you know how we get on. So it's 11 o'clock at night. Now our order has only just arrived because there was a bit of hassle with it. But I'll show you. I got the kids pizza and chips with vegan herby mayo. We got a portion of curry sauce and chips. And we got a free garlic cheesy bread. Michael got cheesy chips and a margherita pizza. So we've got loads of food and it's so late at night and we're just going to have to do our best. But yeah, that's what we got.
Very good.
Anyway, we're going to go now. Just going to clean my face and get ready for bed. I'm just going to use my little samples. I take these whenever we travel, really. I think sometimes they give you too much in the samples. They could easily do like multiple. Oh. Holy moly. So, brain fog is a thing when you have a lot of medications like I'm on and you forget things. And I'm allergic to lime, and the hand lotion and hand soap in the bathroom contains lime. So now I have itchy, blotchy hands, and I've developed since Thursday. It's now Tuesday of the next week, but last Thursday I started developing a rash, and when I was a kid I used to get them with stress and anxiety. I would develop rashes that are really itchy and it's like a painful, unitchable itch. It's back. My nephew actually has the same thing. When he has anxiety, his eczema and stuff flares up. It must be some sort of weird genetic thing. But yeah, the doctors have given me a steroid cream to put on my legs because where I've been itching them. I've tried really hard not itching them, but if you can see on my legs here, I've just always had this issue since I was a kid. Whenever my stress and anxiety flares up, this happens. But thankfully I have little Michael who is happy to rub in my steroid cream for my ear. Or for worse, Hayley. What are the rules?
There you go. It smells horrible, doesn't it?
It's really burning.
Don't scratch it.
And it only seems to really flare up at night times. Do you notice that?
Yeah. No, it's not.
So I have to phone up first thing in the morning, make sure there's a bed for me, go in between 10 and 11 AM. Then I will get admitted and go from there. I'm scared. I know I've done this before and I'm used to hospitals at this point, but it's still really scary. I think it's the unknown. It's not knowing what tests they're going to do, what they're going to say to me, and I'm right back at the point of not knowing whether they even want to go forward with the transplant. This is going to kind of probably be the the time where I get a yes or a no. So I could have gone through an entire year of test after test after test to be told no. And that's scary. Hopefully that is not the case, and we will remain positive. Oh, I feel very tired. Michael says I've got to keep this camera on, so we will keep it rolling. Oh, you brought Oswald.
You can't sleep without Oswald.
Oh, Oswald, you've been everywhere. When did you sneak him?
Like right before we left, I stuffed him in a bag.
Oh. Anyway, we're gonna go and sort ourselves ready for bed. So we can get up nice and early, relax, have a cup of tea, take our time getting ready, that sort of thing. That is us now ready to go. I am terrified. It'll be fine. I am just gonna go wait for Michael to come back in for the rest of the bags, and then we're gonna shoot off. I'll see you in a minute anyway. We made it to the car park of the Freeman. I've got that dry mouth and that nervousness. To the right, I think. We're just trying to remember from last time we were here, because it's such a big hospital compared to what we're used to. I'm trying to find parking that's as close as possible.
I just remembered to the. Yeah.
Is that one there?
Could be.
We have a spot. I think this is roughly where we did park last time, so we have
Close.
to go over there.
Yeah, it's very close because you have to kind of.
That's the Institute of Transplantation and Cardiothoracic Centres next to it, which is the entrance into where we need to go. Not the transplant section yet.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Anyway, we better go in. We're just having something to eat for lunch because for some reason today everybody else got lunch and I didn't, so Michael got an Uber Eats and we got it from the Black Sheep coffee place, and I got a peanut butter and jam or jelly waffle thing. Tastes real good.
Oh, is that what it is?
We've just had some dinner. I had some curly fries. They weren't very good.
I'm not saying what I had.
Michael had mozzarella sticks and chili cheese bites and a Milky Bar milkshake thing.
You've made me sound bad.
It's not that bad. I'm actually in a lot of pain in my side. It's really bad. And yeah, we're gonna have our dessert in a minute. I'll show you a quick glimpse of. So we've got donuts. Yeah, so we got donuts, but we're gonna go.
Oh, look at this. Hello. You're cute. Peer pressure.
You do.
You do it.
No, you do.
The gooseberry. Not bad.
No, your face is lying.
The initial taste is like, what the fuck is that? But then it's like,
What does it taste like?
nothing I've had before.
It smells horrible, but.
I literally can't relate it to anything.
That tastes savoury.
It's weird, right?
I'm sorry.
It's banging, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
The gooseberry dessert is not.
This wee devilish dessert here is called a gooseberry fool, and it tastes more savoury than sweet. It's so disgusting. You might be at a slight tilt, but you're on my dashboard. But we are homeward bound. I'm coming home. I'm so excited. So excited to get home. I'm tired. Sorry as well that we couldn't film much in the hospital, but there's signs up now in the hospital saying no cameras, no footage, none of that stuff. So there was not really a whole lot I could film. Michael, I think, got a couple of bits cheekily, but yeah, other than that, not a lot. But I was only there 2 days, so all day yesterday, last night, and then today. But I've only just had my inhaler just now because I forgot to do it this morning, so my chest is feeling a little bit rough. Yeah, so all the lung function tests and all the different things I had today has just made my chest sound a little bit worse for wear. There was a little bit of blood in my sputum, but that's normal for the most part when I don't take my inhalers. Yeah, I had my blood gas transfer done, but because my pulse is very weak, he struggled to get it in the first time. Second time he managed to, it took a minute fiddling about, but eventually got it. And yeah, it's just, if you've ever had one done, you'll know how sore they are. They're very sore. I had a disaster this morning with the shower, so the nurse came and woke me up about 6:30, 7:15. I asked her, I says, oh, is there a shower that I can use? Because in my cubicle there wasn't a bathroom or anything. And she says, yeah, just, down the hall. And she gave me a couple of towels. So I jaunt off to the shower.
Jaunt off.
And as soon as I turned it on, I noticed it wasn't going down the drain. I stood in it for, I would say, under a minute, and the whole room had flooded. And the water was going underneath the door, and I was like, oh my god. So I quickly throw down the 2 towels that she gave me, trying to mop up all this water, and push it back into the shower area. And yeah, it just wasn't going well. So I had to stand, the only dry spot was in between the toilet and the wall, so I tucked myself in there, just sort of trying to quickly air dry myself. I put on my clothes as best as I could. I couldn't obviously put socks on. I had to roll up my jeans, and I opened the door and I go quickly tiptoe through to my room, and I press the buzzer, and I was like, I flooded the bathroom. The shower. The water from the shower wouldn't go down the hole in the bathroom. Yeah, they're like, oh, that's normal, that's fine.
That's perfectly normal.
And I was like, well, why did nobody bloody tell me?
Because you didn't need to know.
So I haven't really had a shower, so I'm feeling quite disgusting. Poor Michael's not had a shower either. So we're just feeling a wee bit worse for wear, really.
I feel grand.
I'm just looking forward to getting home. Seeing the kitties.
Yeah, it's a kitty lad. Oh yeah, you'll need to text Chris and tell him about the news.
Oh, that he's not staying another day. I mean, he could if he wanted. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna go. I'm gonna rest myself, lay back, chill out, drink plenty. Hello, so it is a few days later. Yeah, it's taken me a few days just to feel back to normal. I have been, if you're hearing weird noises, it's Stevie down below me playing. Yeah, it's taken me a few days to feel back to normal. I have been so exhausted and just sore. I'm still really, really sore, and I mean, I think it's the same for anybody, like long journeys, stressful new situations. I think it takes its toll on anybody, but yeah, it was quite an exhausting trip. And sorry I didn't film anything on the way home. I was asleep 90% of the journey home, and we didn't stop anywhere. We just came straight home. Just been a wild few days of just trying to get back to normal, but there's still so much to do. It doesn't feel like there's enough time to do it all, and it's honestly like everything has been so overwhelming for me, and I have been struggling a bit, and I have been a little bit more withdrawn and just fatigued. I think that's like the biggest thing, is the fatigue. Just honestly, the past few days I have spent most of my days in bed, either asleep or watching a couple of programs, or maybe I'm going back to sleep. That has just been what it's like. I have a Stevie come to join us, and you'll have seen in the footage, the first day was straight away stressful. I was put into a bay, which is like my worst nightmare. Unfortunately, the NHS is so overwhelmed. Like, you constantly see the nurses struggling, like, because they're just so overworked and there isn't enough of them, and I genuinely feel for them so much. But yeah, ended up in a bay, and if you've ever been into NHS hospitals and been in a bay, you'll know it's quite an experience. It is a noisy environment, but yeah, so that, and then the bloods were straight away, the tests started straight away. It was a lot that first day, and it was like as soon as I was getting comfortable, there was something else. But eventually I did get moved into a room of my own, just because I think they understand that somebody who's not elderly with dementia would prefer a room on their own. So I got a little room on my own. Yeah, it was nice. It was good weather as well, so there was sun coming in the room and stuff, so that was nice. And then the second, like that first night, I really did struggle sleeping. I was in quite a lot of pain, and it was like warm, and it's hard to get comfortable. It really is. Yeah, second day there was quite a few more tests to do, and then the blood work, I don't know, I didn't get told any results for that, so I don't know what they tested for, or if anything is all good. I don't know. I'm sure if something was not okay they would have said. The x-ray, they didn't tell me anything about that. My echocardiogram, they didn't tell me anything about that. But the echocardiogram technician person, he did say that there's nothing that looked worrying from his point of view. Nothing that had changed anyway from my last one. So the sort of structure and everything of my heart looks okay. I think there's a couple of like strange bits in the rhythm, but I mean, that's also normal for me with my heart. But yeah, I don't know any results of that. Yeah, basically, so the first day, the transplant consultant came in, and he spoke to me. He was a little bit abrupt on things in the way he said things. The basics is he doesn't want me on my medication. Well, some of them anyway. And his words were, I need to be more like a tough Scottish lass. Was his words. Not quite sure what that's meant to mean, but basically he was saying that the process means a lot of new people, and I need to learn to cope with that better. As far as I'm aware, I've been fine adjusting to that, because the past 2 years has been a lot of tests and people and new things. So I don't know what that again is supposed to mean. Yeah, and they're quite happy with like everything I've been managing to do. They're happy that my weight has improved and is stable. They're happy that I'm managing still to do all the things that I'm managing to do, like walking around, working out, going on my treadmill. You know, all these things are a good thing, a healthy thing. But the next day, when you meet with like the team, so you have the transplant consultant and the transplant coordinator and the transplant nurses and things, they came in, and again I am still too healthy to need the transplant right now. He, in his opinion, this is just his opinion, that I could have like a number of years being stable. My lung function, it has gone down, but it's gone down, I think it was 17 point something percent, and it's now 16 point something percent. So it's gone down, but it's still within like a stable range. Like it hasn't dramatically decreased. So they're okay with that. Being 16%, but he said that people get used to having less oxygen, and their body starts to support that. But my walking test showed that I'm not getting enough oxygen to oxygenate my body, so I have to increase my oxygen from 4 litres to 6 litres. Yeah. That's the gist of it. So I have to start seeing my local consultants more regularly. I think he said every 2 or 3 months, and they need to do regular, lung functions and x-rays and occasional CTs, just to keep an eye on things, so that as soon as something starts to change, then the Freeman Hospital can know about it and rediscuss everything. So basically, things are just gonna get kept an eye on, and hope that I stay stable like I am. I have to carry on, obviously, with the sirolimus, because that's what is sort of keeping all of this at bay. And the transplant consultant in Newcastle is happy for me staying on doxycycline. He said if it works, it works, were his words. So until that no longer works, or I just become sort of more intolerant to it, then I don't need to change it, and they'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, if it's working, stick with it. He's gonna obviously write all this up to my consultant, and hopefully my consultants will write it up to my GPs, so that I can get back on the doxycycline and keep the chest infections at bay. I have got to carry on with my exercising and eating, because all of that is good for my lungs. It's going to keep them working and keep me healthy and fit. Yeah, the other more negative side to all of this that he did discuss with me, looking at all my test results from CTs and things like that, it shows my lungs are very well stuck to my chest wall. So the pleurodesis has worked. It's keeping my lungs stuck and stopping them from fully collapsing. It basically reiterated what we were already told by other consultants, but he said it's, I guess, more blunt, more to the point, that my chance of survival would be less. It would be extremely high risk. Trying to get my lungs unstuck would most likely result in a hemorrhage, so I would bleed out, or they would end up damaging my diaphragm, which obviously your diaphragm is the muscle that makes you breathe, so I wouldn't be able to breathe on my own, which would mean I would need a trach fitted. So they wouldn't know whether that would it can fix itself. It might just take time, or it might never sort of heal itself, and I would forever never be able to breathe on my own. So it would be exceedingly high risk, so they don't obviously want to take that risk too early. So for now, it is a wait and see. Things are looking okay right now, things are stable, we just have to go with it. But we might never get to the transplant stage, just because it might just be too risky, because there's that fine line of it being just too high risk, or me getting to the point where I'm too ill and I wouldn't survive anyway. Yeah, we'll just see. We're just going with the flow. We're just gonna keep an eye on things. They're aware that I'm quite in tune with my body, and I know when something doesn't seem right, and what's working for me and what isn't working for me. I'm quite able to say. So everyone's quite happy, just sort of taking it as it goes, and I just make them aware of any changes, like I have basically been doing, you know. So some might see it as kind of like a negative thing that they're not really too sure on the transplant thing because of being so high risk, but they have said that I'm still a good candidate with my age and health and stuff. It's just if my lungs were not talked, it would be much more simple. Well, I mean, it's never going to be a simple operation, but you know, it makes things that bit easier. But I obviously wouldn't be here if my lungs weren't talked. So it's just that double-edged sword, and it is what it is. We're all just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna keep myself as healthy as I possibly can and still carry on trying to enjoy all parts of life, and keep my fingers crossed that I can stay stable for the next few years, hopefully. So yeah, that is the news from the second round of lung transplant assessments, and I hope that if any of you are going through transplant assessments, that you can reach out and find comfort in the fact that you're not on your own. We're all, you know, we're all struggling with parts of it, and we're all just taking it as it comes, and just take it as you know, you've got to just enjoy every little thing, because you just never know. You might surprise yourself. I certainly have surprised myself. But yeah, take comfort in the fact you're not on your own. And you can always reach out. So that's that. If there are any questions, just, you know, just ask in the comments below, and hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.